Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Atom RPG with me, Bring It On. Off camera, I made my way back to Otradnoye so we can speak to Kovalev about his car that's parked over here. I also looked for caravans on the way to sell all the stuff that we picked up last episode from that coal delivery quest. I didn't find enough to sell everything, so we're still encumbered. I did go through the guns that I gave to Hexogen, some of the new guns that we found, the ABS, actually we've had SKS for a while I think. But the AKMS and the Mosin-Nagant. I compared them. The AKMS might be better than the SKS, but it is a automatic firearm, and I'm leaning more towards rifles and shotguns. The Mosin-Nagant is worse than the ABS for using the same ammo type, plus the ABS 36 can burst, which I found interesting because it's a rifle shotgun category, not an automatic firearm gun. So I'm actually really excited to start using this. A little disheartened because I do normally like the Mosin-Nagant in most games that I play, but oh well. What can you do? Alright, let's talk to Kovalev. You see the former head of Otradnoye, Kovalev. He's sitting at a table with a bottle of liquor, a glass, and some simple food. Seeing you, he livens up right away. How's it going, friend? Did you manage to find a car? You should go out more. There she stands, the beauty. You'll need a lot of work, though. Look for yourself. Oh my. Thank you so much. I'll check it out right away. You do that, Kovalev. Then we walk out here with him. Yeah, screw it. May as well grab that stuff. I'm already encumbered. What harm can it do? Would you look at that? That's no car. That's gold. Pure gold, my friend. Kovalev is running around the car, looking it over from all angles. There's a real spring in his step. What a beauty. The color is wrong, but still. This is a real car. Well, mostly. Let's make a closer inspection. Body rusting off the frame. The engine looks like it was smashed. Wires strewn through by rodents. The upholstery has also seen better days. It'll take a whole lot of work to fix this thing, but it's not impossible, especially with a resourceful fellow like you around. Let's see what I'll need to get the engine started. I'll wait to see what happens. The former head of the village looks the car over. You know what? It's not that bad. Gonna have to scrape away some of this rust, fashion some parts by hand, and the starter and the carburetor both have to be replaced. Also need a ton of scrap metal and wires, about 20 kilos of scrap and about 8 lengths of wire. I think only you can get those 2 items for us. Comrade Kovalev, where can I find such rare items? Starters, carburetors? You won't find them at any local store. I know a trader in Krasno. He was a factory mechanic before the war. His henchmen gather car parts from all across the land. He lives in the city hotel under lock and key and an armed guard, because he has a lot of enemies. If you care to visit him, his name is Dmitry Artemyev. The old man wrinkles his nose as if remembering something nasty. You tell him that Detective Kovalev sends his regards, but I doubt that will make a good impression. You could also ask among the scavengers, though I don't think they'll have the right parts. Comrade Kovalev, obviously there's a story about this Artemyev. Kovalev looks into your eyes and then turns away. Seems like he suddenly lost his iron spine, the organ that kept him standing proud and tall in this terrible world. He's a reminder of a failure from long ago. Aha. I was a detective with the People's Militia. We were chasing after a gang of car thieves who disassembled their stolen stock and sold the parts and scrap. Just before the war, all the factories were working to supply the army. Times were rough. Everything was dedicated to the war effort, even though some people were starving. That was when we first heard about cars being stolen. We increased our patrols and sent undercover operatives to check things out. We assembled a civilian militia from some willing volunteers and had them watch in places with a lot of parked cars. Finally, we found out a small gang of car thieves was operating in town. Artemyev was their leader. Then what? Kovalev goes silent for a moment, then he stretches his back and continues. He was thought to be a good man, a true communist, a local factory mechanic who knew his craft. When the war started, it turned out he wasn't interested in making an honest living. He faked sickness to avoid conscription, gathered a bunch of his deadbeat pals, and started stealing from honest folks. The cars he stole were broken up for spare parts on the black market. This business filled his pockets with precious cash. In time, the gang became savage. They attacked a truck carrying tractor motors. So did you get him in the end, Kovalev? That I did. We knew in advance that he was planning to steal a massive gas tank from the railway station. So we planted an ambush and caught his gang red-handed. But then Artemiev started shooting at us. Who knew he would stoop that low? The operation was top secret, so the population was not warned. There was a crowd of people on the platform, just honest folks waiting for the train. It took one bullet, striking that gas tank, and then the spark, explosion, panic. Citizens running every which way. 8 good people lost their lives that day. We caught Artemiev at the scene. A man wanted to kill him then and there, right on the tracks, along with his gang. But we put him in prison instead. He was awaiting his sentence when he was saved by the very same thing that destroyed our world, the bomb. He escaped during the panic, and I settled here and built Otradnoye. Life went on. What a story. You think he can help us? Comrade Kovalev shrugs. Maybe so. A lot of time has passed, but it's up to you whether or not you mention my name to Artemiev. You might have a better chance of success if you don't. Okay, let's look through my trunk. My junk, not trunk. I might have something you need. Sure, let's see what you've got. Oh, let's not, I should go. That's right, it's not my person. It's in Alexander's person. Still don't have enough for that, but I do have the wires that we need. I thought that I had more scrap metal. In fact, did he say we need 20 kilos? Hello there, young man. What did you bring me today? Hard to tell. Let's take a look at my loot. Sure, let's see what you've got. 8 wires, right? I think I have some wires somewhere. The former head of Otradnoye smiles gratefully. You're a real-life hero. Please, place it here near the car. I hope it helps. Bye. Alright, we'll try the, Oh, he ran away. Darn it. You see Comrade Kovalev getting busy with car repairs. Seeing you, he puts away his wrench and wipes his greasy hands on an old rag. Alright, we already read that. Let's see. Don't have enough for that. Okay. Good to know. Get this back to Alexander. Alright, we need to head to Krasno. Hopefully we run across a caravan, because we do get the best prices for our loot through caravans. The caravan I ran across off camera only had 888 rubles, so I did not make a killing off of them. Really hoping for one of those caravans that had like 5,000 or 8,000 rubles. Hey, perfect. Hello, caravaneers. Okay. Well, we can benefit from the grenade at least. Let's see. I'll start by getting rid of those. That. It's a good start. Still can't afford that. Well, if I can grab the gun. I'll take that trade. No, I'm no longer encumbered. Perfect. The gun weighs less than the armor does, so it's all a matter of convenience. Wait for one more caravan because we still have a lot of money sitting in our inventory. A lot of potential money. Hey, look at that. 2 for 2. Hoping for a better caravan though. Nope. Well, he does have a saber. So this can burst too. Gosh, why is the saber so darn expensive? I can grab it and give it to Alexander just so he has it to hold on to. Also scrap metal. I need to keep my eyes open for scrap metal. Can't forget about that. Yeah, I guess we'll grab the saber just so it's on hand for when Alexander does reach that level, if he ever does. And if not, we can always sell it as well. Regardless, it weighs less than what we're currently carrying around. Okay. You became a witness of a heated argument between two parties that is sure to end in a violent confrontation. You may intervene. I think we ran across this my first time I played through. Just gotta find where they are. Hello? Where are they? There's a guy right here. So you just gotta run away? It's the only enemy that I see. Oh, there's one over there. Oh, and a guy up there. How did I miss that guy? I looked on top of the containers, I thought. Also, how do you get up? Okay, through there. Shoot, where's the train at? Losing my place. Here we go. Gets a lot of attacks off. I don't understand why I said a violent confrontation. I feel like the game may have been mistaken. Oh, I mean, free experience. Can't get wrong with that. All right. Actually, let me look at... Yeah, he has to level up at least one more time. 2 more times, because he only gets 15 skill points. I think if I take off the shield, what does that put him at? Yeah, even then, he'd have to level up 2 more times in order to use a saber. So he's probably never going to use it. It's probably worth selling. I was getting here to go talk to the armorer and then to Artemiev. So I'm hoping the armorer has the last piece of the dog armor. That would be the most ideal scenario. I think he only needs to level up 2 more times in order to get Four-Legged Knight, which gets rid of all the penalties of wearing armor. Which for him is very ideal since he relies heavily on dodge to survive. Though he is only taking, I think, a 5 dodge hit. But the armor could also be carrying another bulletproof vest or maybe even a quality steel cuirass. If we're really lucky, he'll have that gas mask that gives you 100% toxicity resistance. So ours only gives 50%. Even my first playthrough, I never found the 100% gas mask. It's very rare. And to my knowledge, there's not a guaranteed drop location. It's all dependent on what the merchants decide to sell. Or I guess what the game decides the merchants should sell. Yeah, should sell. I know what I'm saying. Oh boy, where am I at? Looking the wrong way. He does have another one for only 2,000. He has 2 more for only 2,000. Alright. Feel like we're not making the money we should be off these items that we're currently selling them, but I think we can make something work. 2 for 2,000, that's a deal. It's a steal, actually. It's more than a deal. It's a straight up steal. Again, some of the best armor in the game, if not the best armor in the game. Oh wait, no, it's 20,000. Well, don't I look the fool? It is 20,000. Still, I mean, we can afford it. I don't have a lot of other money, though. But what else am I going to spend all this money on, besides armor? So, I guess we can do it. We'll mitigate the cost as much as we can. Yeah, there's no reason not to follow through with this because it's, again, best armor in the game. Like, this is end game armor. So, let's drop a large sum of money on it. I know you can find it later as well on some, I think, end game enemies, but no reason not to go ahead and go through with it now. So Fidel, enjoy your new armor, and Hexogen, enjoy your new armor. Don't really want to give this to Hexogen. Because the -1 to dexterity, we're just going to sell it. We're still sitting pretty on money. Like, we're not hurting. Could have bought that other helmet if we wanted. That was only 5,000. Can't believe it only said. I thought it only said 2,000, not 20,000. It's like, why wouldn't you buy this? Oh, wrong place. I need to go to the hotel. This also is not the hotel. What am I doing? Let me get to the hotel. I need to go talk to the... the waste paper guy. So we have one piece of waste paper to turn in. Alright, let's go over here and talk to Artemiev, and then that'll probably be it for this episode. The huge guard noticed you and blocked the door. You again. What now? Listen here, monkey mouth. Flex at me and your chief over there will lose a big cash-in opportunity. Easy there, gangster. Business is business. Just try acting a little less obvious. The chief, he doesn't like people who have a lot of moxie. And if you ask me, I'll screw your head right off. He's not joking. This guy is very, very tough. Don't ask me how I know that, because it's a spoiler. But don't stress, you mug. Everything is going to go down smooth. Alright, let's go talk to Artemiev. I'm going to quick save, though. Because you can make him mad. Before you sits a fat bloke in a crimson suit. He is studying a ledger. From time to time, the man pouts and scratches his triple chin, all while making some markings in the weather-beaten book. Hey, you bloody geezer. Heard you worked on fine rides. Can you help a brother out with his rusty set of wheels? Artemiev lifts his head up and looks you over, as if scanning your body. After that, he smiles. Learn those words from a dictionary? Speak like normal people, you beggar. Don't send me this bum beef, you bloody geezer, lest I make you dance on the blacktop. Now, we talking business or what? Artemiev looks at you with the same grin, but in his eyes you can now read pure malice. He walks to the door and calls his guard over. Vova, we have a big bad criminal over here. Show him his place, and then bury him. Just don't make too much noise. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Spaghetti-O, start running away. Oh, it makes everybody angry? What? Why wouldn't it just be him? I don't understand why the whole town would be mad at me for a criminal attacking me. Alright, anyway. We'll open up with this one. Alright, we'll do, man. We're both business people. Fine, fine. Now what did you want? Don't waste my time. Got it? So, this will make him mad as well. Detective Kovalev says hi. Upon you mentioning Kovalev, Artemiev changes. In his eyes, old hatred is reborn. A hidden malice he probably rarely shows. Are you messing with me? Kovalev? That bastard sends his regards? Why, I... Calm down. I didn't mean to make you angry. Artemiev clenches and unclenches his fists. His chest slowly and heavily lifts up and down. His nostrils grow ever wider, like those of an angered beast. Fine, fine. You passed on the word. Now, what does he want? Kovalev needs a starter and a carburetor for a car. I doubt anyone but you can get those parts nowadays. I see how it is. Well, I've got what you need. I'll have to ask 7,000 for the carburetor and 10,000 for the starter. Or you could run some errands for me. Or maybe we can talk about a discount. Oh god, not that. Think about it yourself. Such money for parts I can buy from any scavenger. This is way too much. Artemiev fights it, but finally accepts the truth of your words. Fine, fine. I'll take off 4,000, which means you'll get the carburetor for 3,000 and the starter for 7,000. But this is my last offer. That sounds better. Let's change the topic. Artemiev looks annoyed. He seems to want nothing but to return to his suspicious machinations. You mentioned a job. What was it? First off, I need to take care of a man. An independent, gosh darn journalist. He has some intel on me. He's hiding near Krasno. You need to find him and silence him. How you do it, I don't really care. But I need the deed done. The second job is a fair bit more interesting. Close to the town, there's this locked bunker. They say it was used for intercepting communications of supposed enemies of the state. There should be a gadget in this bunker called the 1C22 decoder. You don't need to know what it does. I just need you to fetch it for me. If you complete both tasks, you'll get your parts and more. Any questions? Hope not. I need to actually kill the journalist. Is there no other way? Maybe you don't need to kill him. What you need to do is make him shut up for good. Buy him off, threaten him, I don't care. What can you tell me about this bunker? It's near Krasno in the mountains. There was a communications array there some time ago. Intercepted enemy signals and whatnot. You need to search that place for a decoder. No questions asked. I'm taking on both missions. Good. Let me point out that bunker on your map. I'll circle the place where the journalist is probably hiding as well. You pass your map to Artemiev, and he draws 2 points on it, each with short phrases. Radio bunker and rest stop 6. Those places are long forgotten, but I doubt you will get lost. Okay, well I have to go. Can I ask him any questions? Artemiev meets you at his desk, where he seems to be studying his notebooks. When he hears your footsteps, he lifts up his head. What do you want? Alright, nope, can't ask questions. That's fine. Alright, cool. We have 2 headings for the next episode. Still need to find some scrap metal. Let me check him. So I feel like we sold scrap metal to this guy previously. We did! We did indeed. Shame about the cost, though. But we'll do what we have to do. We're only up to 15. I don't remember if he said 20 or 40. Hoping it's 20. We'll check the armor as well real fast, and then off camera I will exit Krasno and head towards... I think rest stop 6 is closer, so we'll head there first and then we can go to the bunker. But first I need to find me some scrap metal, which we'll probably find at the bunker. Now, I know I left some scrap metal laying around somewhere. I don't remember where it was though. It may have been bunker 317. Let's see. Nope, there's one piece. So we'll take that off his person. Alright. Nice little jaunt in. Enjoy the atmosphere of the dark, damp cave. Probably smells like mold and fungus, I guess. That like musky smell. I don't know, caves have a distinct smell to them, like that very wet earth smell. Speaking from limited caving experiences that I've had. Alright, so rest stop 6, I'm pretty sure is this one right here. That's 10. Oh, it's south. Oh. Forgot there was even stuff to the south. I haven't been south in so long. Alright. I'm going to call the episode here. Off camera, I'll head to rest stop 6. That'll be our first destination, and the radio bunker is on the other side of the mountains. We'll probably circle around this way to clear out some more of this map here. Container yard is there. Where is... Oh, the old scrap yard is to the south, too. Alright, we're clearing out the map. Look at us go. Anyway, I'm going to call it here. Thanks for watching. I hope to see you guys in the next episode.